so welcome. Amen. Come to where the Lord let you go.
Thank you, Jesus. I am so blessed to be here. And I am so blessed right now to have this moment. Have you ever been in a situation where you've been prophesied over all your life? All your life, but you was running and you was hiding like Adam in the garden. And what did God tell Adam? He said, Adam, where are you? He knew where Adam was. And he said again, Adam, where are you? He said, Teya, where are you? Where are you? Glory, hallelujah. Teya, where are you? I am here. I want to pray with my husband here because he is my comb. He is my comb with God. And I would love for you all to close your eyes and lift up your hearts for me. Yes, Lord. Because I don't want to preach this word in me, in flesh and in mind. I want the Holy Spirit to rain down on me and pour down on me your word. Glory, Lord Jesus. Heavenly Father, we come before you. Glory, we come before you for your word, for your blessing, Lord Jesus. We thank you for pouring out your spirit on us, Lord Jesus. I thank you for the oneness that you have given, Lord Jesus. For the ministry that you have given us, Lord Jesus. Because you had a purpose for us, Lord. And we are thankful right now that we are able to live in our purpose. We thank you for those who are supporting us. We thank you for the love that we feel. Glory, hallelujah. Glory. We thank you for the love that we feel, Lord Jesus. We thank you right now, Father, for everything you've done. Oh, and love, joy, and peace. Glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Glory. So it's going to be a tear bath today, so get ready. Get ready. As my cousin said, sometimes we got so much. I think maybe I was mean enough when I was little, just didn't get enough tears out. And so God is just flowing over me with all kinds of tears. And because of his love, and because of his grace, and because Jesus died on the cross for little old wretched me, for little old worthless me, he gave his life. And when he shed his blood upon me, he knew that he needed to lead me to give a message. And so my message today is, can you make room for God? Can you make room for God? And this is all starting with obedience. And we know that obedience is a behavior of your love for God. That is where it starts. Obedience for your word for God. And then obedience towards your parents. Obedience towards your pastor. Obedience toward those who have authority over you. But the first obedience that we are to abide by is the obedience of God. Why? Because he loves us. All right. As our parents love us, God loves us. In obedience, we obey the truth of the word. That is far and foremost. And then we can stand fast. And we can be strong, not wavering. Or when the enemy come over you, you cannot be wavered because you have the word of God over you. You have the spirit of the Lord over you. And he is elevating your mindset. He is leading you in his spirit. And he is directing you in your spirit. Indeed, he is divine. He is divine purpose driven over your life. How many times have you been in a situation where you felt hopeless, where you felt like you didn't know what path to take because you did not obey the Spirit of the Lord? Because when he said turn right, you turned left. When he said go left, you turned and went straight. You were opposite every time he said daughter. Every time he said son, I am leading you. You did not obey his word. And then you feel trapped. Then adolescent, all the way until you are an adult. As an adult, we are so headstrong that we feel we do not have to obey. We feel that we do not have to obey the word of God. We feel that we don't have to obey that discerning spirit inside of us. Why? Because I'm grown. I'm grown. I do not have to obey, but God will make you obey. He will get your attention, and we will ignore the doubts. And when they creep up in your mind that I do not have to listen, I do not have to obey, we're going to ignore those doubts, those mental shackles that come over us. Did you know that you had mental shackles on you? Did you know that you can be trapped in your mind? Did you know that you can be so trapped in your mind that you lose all hope? And when you lose all hope, you lose all faith. And when you lose all faith, you lose the Lord. And you do not want to lose the Lord. Because there is a pit of fire waiting for you when you lose the Lord. Keep His light in you. No matter what age you are, keep your light shining bright. Amplify the light of the God who breaks down those destructive walls. We each have inner destructive walls. Did you not know that? We have inner destructive walls that are inside of us, in the flesh. But did you know when you repent, got baptized, saved, filled with the Holy Ghost, those walls were broken down. Those walls were broken down. So you do not have to use your flesh and yourself to start building those walls back up. Because those mental shackles will keep you bonded. They will keep you shackled up. And guess who will be controlling you? The enemy will control you. He will control every part of your life. He will control everything you do. But there is a God. There is a God. And that altar is for you. Glory, hallelujah. You would need for no other God. You would let the Almighty break the chains that bind you to the world. The world is out there. The world is waiting for you. The world wants to kill, steal, and destroy you. We know this. We've been taught this all our lives, but we are living in a different generation right now. Do you feel the shift? Glory, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Do you feel the shift that this world is going through right now? If you could just be still and be quiet, you can feel the shift. The enemy is trying to rise. He is trying to build his army. He is trying to take over the saints. And he's starting with the mind. Oh, and he is working. And he is working. He is coming into your house. He's coming into your job. He is coming into your environment. You have to reach out your hands to the Lord. You have to lay yourself on the altar. And you have to say, I am covered by the blood. I am covered by the blood. Because at the end, every tongue shall confess. And every knee shall bow. Glory, hallelujah. Let's give God a hand. Hallelujah. I need somebody to get Jeremiah 42 and 6. Jeremiah 42 and 6. This is where we will go over how we can make room for God. We can make room for Him. Because if you say to God and you ask Him for something, He will give it to you. But there are many, many aspects that you have to go through. There's many steps that you have to go through. Because God is allowing you to receive these signs. He's giving you signs every day. He's giving you people in your life every day to change your mindset, to change your behavior. Okay, in Jeremiah 42 and 6, it says, anybody got to say amen? Amen. All right.
Jeremiah 42 and 6 read, whether it be good or whether it be evil, we will obey the voice of the Lord our God.
All right.
To whom we send thee, that it may be well with us, when we obey the voice of the Lord our God.
Hallelujah. Thank you for the word. You might as well keep your Bible open because you got 3 more verses. Glory, hallelujah. God is again warning you not to go. In this time of the Bible, the warning was against going to Egypt. And the commander wanted to go to Egypt at this time to take over for peace. And they thought that if they went to Egypt, that they would be, that they would have protection. They would be protected. But God said, don't go. The prophet Jeremiah was the one who told the commander, and he had asked them, the commander asked them, please talk to your God. Please ask your God if we should go into the land of Egypt. Now, first of all, don't you know that you already got the spirit to ask God for what you want? So you don't have to go to somebody and tell them what you need and what you want. Because when you receive the spirit, you have that power and that authority to ask what you want. And so he did. But guess what? At the end, he did not obey. They went to Egypt. They still went. How many of us still go where we're not supposed to go?
Amen.
When God has said, don't go, you go. How many of you have stayed in a place where you're not supposed to stay? You're wondering why things aren't going right because you're staying in that place. And he has gave you many, many signs for you to leave. He even had to knock you upside your head for you to leave, and you were still stubborn enough to stay. How many times did God tell you to go to that person and you did not go to that person? How many times did God tell you to bless that person and you did not bless that person? You're working in the flesh. You're working in the flesh, and God wants you to work in the spirit. This message is for somebody today that want to stay. But God said go. God said go. You want to stay, but God said go. Glory, hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. When we get to Joshua chapter 5 and 6, and you can find that yourself if you like to. In Joshua 5 and 6, this is all about how long do you have to walk in the wilderness. And if somebody can get Joshua 5 and 6.
For the children of Israel walked 40 years in the wilderness, till all the people that were men of war, which came out of Egypt, were consumed, because they obeyed not the voice of the Lord. The Lord swore that he would not show them the land, which the Lord swore unto their fathers, that he would give us a land that flowed with milk and honey.
Hallelujah. Thank you for the word. And he is saying, get out of your wilderness. You are drying yourself out mentally, physically, spiritually. You are drying yourself out. He wants you out of the wilderness. He wants you out of the wilderness of your own mindset. Take it away and let God do his business. And how long would you have to stay in the wilderness before God says, I will take you to my place? And that will be to the pits of hell if you don't get your life together. You don't have time, people. You don't have time. You only got today because you are not promised tomorrow. So when you are shackling yourself, you are shackling your mind, you are keeping yourself in the wilderness. Now it's time for you to obey the word of God. All of your signs are directed to this word, to this word, to this word, to this word, because it is truth. It is truth. And only the truth will lead you. And if you got your blinders on, purposely, God still will deal with you.
Amen.
Romans 5 and 6. No, I'm sorry. We're still in Joshua. In Joshua. Because right now, he talked about that the children were the one that got to get to the promised land and got to come in. Okay, because you wasn't accepting, you wasn't obedient, you wasn't listening, so he blocked you from going in. But guess what? Because of your parents' prayers, those ancestors' prayers, he let your children get in. But guess what? Why not now? Start now so that you can teach your children how to be. Your children can be your grandchildren. Your children can be your niece. Your children can be someone that you see on a daily basis that God says witness to, and you are not witnessing to.
That's right.
In Romans 5 and 9, it talks about how one man disobedience makes many sinners. And it says also that one man obedience make many prosper.
Amen.
This one man was Adam that disobeyed and many sinned.
Amen.
But then God did something miraculous, y'all. He did something miraculous. He gave us Jesus. He gave his son, who died on the cross with his blood.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord.
With his blood. It wasn't an easy task that he had to go through for you, for me. That he shed his blood.
Thank you, Jesus.
For that alone, we should be so grateful. For that alone, this one man's obedience saved us. But guess what? Then we get to Revelations. We get to Revelations chapter 20 and 11. Let's go to Revelations chapter 20 and 11.
Okay. 20 and 11.
Yes, ma'am.
And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away. And there was found no place for him.
Amen.
Glory, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
The end is near.
Amen.
And when the end is near, Revelations tells us, because angels came to John at that time, did he not? The angels came to John, and he said to tell the people that the time is near. The time is near for you to get your life together. And he gave us Revelations so that it wouldn't scare us, but it would open our eyes to see what we need to see. Because then, if our spirit is not obedient toward God, we will find ourselves being very disappointed in ourselves. Not just God, but you will be disappointed in yourself. So right here I have some vessels. And this vessel is a clean vessel. Do you see anything in this vessel? No, you do not. Now, there was a time when you was a child, right? Us adults. And the little children, we have little children, come up here and sit right here for me. Sit on the floor, crisscross applesauce, all right. Let's do that, crisscross, scoot back. No, scoot back. Come out so you can see. Get up, come on baby. So you are little children. And God gave you a gift. God gave you a gift to be obedient. Okay? But when you don't be obedient, okay, these are the rocks of disobedience. Okay? These rocks says that every time you do something wrong, it's being put in a book of life. It is putting book in the life. The little things that you do, the little lies, the big lies, not following his commandments, the times where you took the candy from the candy jar and you wasn't supposed to, the time where you, I'm going to a teenage years right now, the times where you decided to sneak out of the house, the times when you decided to club hop, the times when, the times where you decided that you wasn't going to obey the word of God, church on Sundays. You did not pray when you were supposed to pray. Oh, glory, hallelujah. You did not do the things that you were supposed to do to obey God, to obey your parents. Because in the book there are commandments that you were supposed to go through. But glory, hallelujah. Now everything that you go, glory, now everything that you are going through in life because you are disobedient, it's starting to fill up your clean vessel. Your clean vessel is being filled up with you, with flesh, with the things you want to do. Glory, hallelujah. Shackles are on. You cannot move. You cannot go where you want to go. You cannot see what you want to see. The devil is taking over your mind. There's mental shackles. There's sexual abuse. There's physical abuse. This don't count the things that you did, but this count the things that people have done to you. Glory, hallelujah. There's the enemy that tries to feed in you. Woo, it's overflowing with everything that you cannot handle. Glory. Your vessel is full with disobedience. Glory, your vessel is full with you. My God, from childhood. Oh, glory. How can I say no? Woo! He wanted to pour into you. There wasn't no room.
My Lord.
Say it, Teya.
There's hardly any room for him.
Jesus, have mercy.
Because it's all you.
Hallelujah.
He's trying to go to this corner. He's trying to go to that corner.
Explain it.
It's barely him there. It's on you. Glory, hallelujah.
Jesus,
But
have
one
mercy.
day he opened your eyes. He took over your shackles. Your eyes was open. You were no longer blind. You realized that the Lord Jesus Christ was for you and not against you. So you repented. You laid yourself on the cross. You bowed down before the Lord. You lift your hands up. You repented.
My God, my
You
God.
got baptized in the water. You got filled with His precious Spirit. And then God said, good job, my child. He gave you another clean vessel. He's cleaning His spirit. But guess what? God gets the pour. Hallelujah. This is God pouring into you. There is no more you. There is no more you. He has poured into you. So keep it pure. Keep it clean. Don't let nobody tell you you're still a sinner. Don't let nobody tell you that you're still a sinner because you are. Because there's an enemy that you are not who you're supposed to do because every day you walked up, you were still a sinner because God shed His blood. God shed His blood for you. That's what He did. You don't have to sin anymore. Glory, because you are clean. How do you keep it clean? With your word. With the Spirit of the Lord. Hallelujah. So let's keep our vessels clean.
Run on, don't look back.